I've been told by several people that calves are a stubborn muscle, so this is gonna be an everyday thing. Well, maybe every other day thing. Every 2 days, every 3 days. Either way, I'm gonna be training the calves more frequently than any other muscle group. Mainly because they're hard to grow. They really are. So now this is very light. This is just 50 pounds. This ain't a working set. This is just for blood flow. This is just a warm up, just to get the blood flowing. So I'm gonna knock this out real quick, and I'm gonna be pyramiding upwards in weight. So I'm gonna start with the 25s. Do a 25 plate on each side, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna give myself a 1 minute pause, a 1 minute rest. So I'll cut to the next warm-up set. So as I said, I'm slowly gonna pyramid upwards. I only increased the weight by 10 pounds, so we got 35s on each side now. So we're gonna knock out a quick 20 and really get that blood flowing. Another 1 minute rest, and we'll cut to the next set. One more warm up, and then we're ready for a working set. Good deal. Another 1 minute rest, and then we'll be ready to really tear up these muscular fibers. I don't exactly know how much this is, but I don't really care either. Because I know my calves can handle the overload. So again, I'm going to be doing 3 different foot placements actually. So I'm going to have the toes pointing completely upwards. That's going to target both heads of the calf. And then for the second working set, I'm going to have them pointed outwards, which will target the outer calves. And then I'm going to have them pointed inwards, that way it'll target the inner calves. So let's hit this. Ah. Oh, jeez. Damn. That was quite rough. That was a rough set, but that was still pretty good. So one more of those. Two more of those. I don't know what I'm thinking. A 1 minute rest, or at least until I catch my breath, and then we'll cut to the next set. On for working set number 2. So for this time, I'm going to have the feet facing outwards. I feel like that will really target and isolate the outer calf head. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, jeez. That burns like fire. Another 1 minute rest, or until I'm able to catch my breath, and then we'll do the last working set, and then we're out of here. Well, for the final set of the calves, this time I'm gonna have the feet pointing inwards on each other to target the inner calves. So I got a 45, 25, 10, 5, and a 2.5. Then the same on this other side, I've got a 45, 25, 10, a 5, and a 2.5. I don't really feel like doing the math, so I'll let y'all figure that out. I'm just here to shred up these calves. So let's do the final working set, and then I got a mile to run back to the house. Okay. That's it. Calves are destroyed. That's all I can do today. I want a minute rest. Let me catch my breath. And then we'll take a look at them. Well, that was pretty good. Pretty good few sets there. So let's see what kind of pump we're dealing with. Oh yeah. Some would say that out of my not so impressive physique, my calves are the only thing that is impressive. I don't really know if I would contribute that to genetics or not, because I mean, I train them just like any other muscle, you know. I mean, they're like any other muscle in the body. They can be trained with high intensity or high volume. I prefer to go with high intensity, mixed with a little bit of high volume, so kind of combining those two forms of training into each other. So I guess they're all right. They're not the best calves in the world, but see, there's always room for improvement. No matter how big and strong you get, there's always room for improvement. So that's completely relaxed. Here's flexed, and here's contracted. So that's in the most stretched position. Not really much to see there. And that's in the contracted position. Yeah, they're all right. I guess that's a pretty good pump. It's not the best calf pump I've had, but they're all right. Well, I live only a mile away from here, and I like to run back and forth to the gym, so that's how I get my cardio. So we'll see y'all next Tuesday.